Sambhav. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk a little bit about Bold Idea today.
Yeah, no problem. It's an honor to be here.
So today I just kind of wanted to structure it where you talk a little bit about Bold Idea, give the fans something to hear about yourself, kind of your background. And all in all, I just want today to be a little bit about how cool of an experience Bold Idea was for you. So to start it off, tell us about yourself. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Well, in my free time, I like playing soccer because I'm in a select soccer team.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, most of the time I don't have that much free time because of school, but
But Bold Idea was worth every second.
yes, definitely.
Good to hear.
It's a great learning experience.
And how long
Especially,
have you been coding?
well, I've been coding this was my first year, but yeah.
Bold Idea made that transition pretty easy, it sounds like.
hmm
Well, sweet. And what do you want to do when you grow up?
I either want to be a professional soccer player, a video game designer, or a businessman.
Hmm, that's fantastic. What kind of businessman or software developer?
Maybe do some like stock business and like invest in some stocks and yeah,
That's
kind of
super
like
cool. And maybe build some programs to help automate that process.
yeah. Maybe do something like bold idea.
Be a Bold Idea mentor when you grow up yourself.
That would be like a dream job.
That's fantastic. So what's been your favorite part about Bold Idea? I know you've spoken a little bit about how you've enjoyed talking with the mentors and also learning about programming.
So my favorite part would be when I actually got into like making the game.
hmm
And I also liked the tests that you guys did and the turtle square, which was fun. So yeah.
Yeah, the Bold Idea leaders have put together a great kind of step-by-step guide to help kids on their first time,
Yeah.
help kids who it's their first time coding to really get the gist of what's going on.
hmm
So that's awesome to hear that you thought that was pretty valuable too.
Yeah.
And before we kind of dive into your program and see exactly what you built this last semester, one other question for you. What makes those interactions with mentors so great?
Sorry, Curtis, you froze up.
What makes those interactions with the mentors so great?
Well, the fact that I actually wanted you as my mentor because when we started the opening day, we talked about like our favorite things and me and you had a lot in common. So like it felt like it was very easy to talk to you compared to any other mentor. So yeah.
Well, all the other mentors are great too.
Well,
But it
you
was an absolute pleasure working with you too, Samba.
yeah, same here.
So awesome. Thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself. Let's kind of talk about the class and how everything went with that. Um, After your Bold Idea classes, did you go out and talk about Bold Idea with any of your friends?
Well, I did tell them that I was doing coding classes, and I have been talking to them about how I made a game by myself and started coding it on and all.
Were
But
they pretty impressed with the game? Were you able to show it to them?
yeah, they were actually.
That's awesome. Yeah, you made a cool game, and I'm really excited to let everyone see it in a little bit here.
Okay.
So about that game, what was your favorite part about building it?
My favorite part was when I didn't have anything like when I was confused about things,
hmm
and then I got to ask you and Arav, my other well, should I say another student that we were working with?
Classmate, yeah.
Yeah, classmate. But yeah, it was really fun doing that because you guys actually talked like very deeply into how it was done and all and
hmm
what the code was. So that was fun.
Well, that's awesome. So now is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Can you share your screen and show us the game that you created?
Sure, sure.
Maybe
Oh,
walk us through a little bit about how it works as well.
yeah, this is the game. You can see it, right?
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of lines of code.
Yeah, it is.
Did you do it all yourself?
Yeah, with the help of my mentor.
That's fantastic to hear, man.
So basically, what it all started with was import Pygame. I first had to download Pygame
Hmm.
using the tools over here, and then I clicked on manage packages, then downloaded it. I don't want to do it right now because it might mess.
Yeah,
But
no
yeah,
reason to. So I think if I remember correctly, you used a lot of if statements, conditional statements in there, like if
yes,
else.
right here. If and then self right
Awesome.
here. So I first had to create like the class of the object and then
Mhm.
the sprite of it all. Then I had to do def in it, right?
To
So
help
it gives
initialize those
attributes of it,
variables.
yeah, and gives the attributes of it, and then self, right, for the entire code itself. And then I added all the images that were there or the ball underscore image, right?
Hmm.
And I also made how big the ball image should be.
So
And
that looks like an awful lot of different functions to memorize. I mean, how did that go when you had
it
to write
was
these lines of code
it was a
yourself?
little hard at the beginning, but then like with your help, of course, and everybody else, I was able to memorize it
Hmm.
because we went step by step instead of doing it all together. And we also had to learn about Pygame using the link that you guys sent us.
Hmm. Yeah, that's great to hear. It sounds like you had an awesome experience. Do you want to go ahead and show everyone your program?
Sure. So first what happens is it loads, right? Obviously. Then I enter a name, so my name, which is Sambhav Karana, and then I enter it. Then I click right here and then the game starts. I gave myself 2 extra lives because sometimes it takes a while to start it, but then afterwards this is the final product.
Some very groovy music as well, I gotta say.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Well, I'm gonna stop it right now. And at the end, yeah, if you don't, then you lose, of course.
Well, that's great. It sounds like you had an absolutely awesome semester last semester. It seems like you learned a lot, got
Yeah,
to interact with some students who you may be friends with still. I'm sure
yeah.
if you and Ara got together these days, you'd be able to talk like old
Not
friends.
sure I did, but
But no, it sounds like it was an awesome experience. What do you want to say to all those Bold Idea student wannabes out there?
well, wannabes, you guys can be. Be like, just join Bold Idea. It's really fun. And honestly, it's a great experience to learn how to code
Mhm.
and all. So, yeah,
Well, awesome. And we'll kind of wrap it up. What was it like working with all those other students?
it was really fun. I'll just stop share right now. Yeah. It was really fun because the students, they each had their own kind of like way of doing things. And so learning with them was really fun. And then the mentors really helped a lot since we had like those switch kind of days,
Right.
where we just switched mentors for a day and we like talked with other mentors and then they taught us different things that they had. So yeah.
Well, that's great to hear, man. It's been awesome talking with you today and catching up.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you succeed later on in life for sure.
Well, see ya.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye.
Take care, Samba.